Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Real Estate Mindset Investor, where creating generational wealth requires 5% strategy and 95% mindset. We sometimes talk about real estate ideas, real estate lessons, and most of the time we speak about concepts of the mind. They all complement each other and it will help us all. Now, the ideas that I want to talk to you about today, I've learned from a gentleman called John Canary. And one of those is the idea of what we hold in our minds in the form of habits. So you could also call it conditioning. We have this conditioning that has been built into our being, our physical bodies, our subconscious mind from childhood, even from times when we had absolutely no control of our own intellects. Another word for this conditioning is paradigms. This is a more relatively newer term that we used to define this collection of habits that we've been building throughout our lives. And most of these habits and most of these ideas that we hold internally, some of them that we don't even know where they came from, are the ones that hold us back from taking any action that we need to in order to, say, for example, create that generational wealth that we need to create with real estate. For example, those fears that we have sometimes in order to take action. Now, I love the way that John Canary actually helps us illustrate this idea with a simple concept. And some of you may have seen this in the past, some of you may have not. But take a look at this illustration. For the most part, anybody who hasn't seen this illustration in the past would clearly see a skull. And if that's the image that you see and someone takes it away from you and you never see it again, you will live for the rest of your life convinced that that was a skull and that's the end of the story. But guess what? That is not true. Let me show you. So the point that is being made here is that how many things in our lives have we been showing things, giving, and when I say things, I mean ideas, concepts, lessons. How many times have we been giving these lessons, ideas, and concepts that perhaps we understood exactly as they were being told, but maybe not necessarily them being true? What about those ideas, lessons, concepts that we were told, but like the picture, we probably perceived it as a skull in the entire context of those ideas, concepts, and lessons were not given to us completely? Here's the problem. Some of us will defend these ideas until the end of time, even in favor of the truth. Even in favor of the truth. So, what we're learning here is to become conscious of what's been going on with our minds and what's been going on throughout our lives. Be conscious about it. Be conscious that some of this stuff is embedded in us, and this consciousness, this awareness is what's going to set us free to do anything that we want in life. Because guess what? We have the ability to replace these old ideas with new ideas, with ideas of infinite potential. So stick around, because this is what we're going to continue doing every single day, hopefully, of our lives, in order to get better and better. Thanks to the power of repetition, we will be able to replace those old habits with new habits, habits of success. It's done through the power of repetition. That's the way to form new habits. There's a book named, there's a book called Psychocybernetics, which states that we probably only need about 20, well, they don't say probably, it takes about 21 days to form a new habit. In my experience, some of these new habits take sometimes years, but we have to have the determination and the persistence to go on every single day for years if we have to, in order to replace the old ideas with the new ones. And it's all within us. We have the ability, so let's get it done. I'm going to finish this off by quoting Albert Einstein. He says, "All creation waits with eager longing for the revealing through the sons of men." That's us. See, everything that we want and all the knowledge in this world is already here. All we need to do is tap into our intellect in order to make it happen. And we're going to learn about how to do this, how to strengthen our mental muscles, our intellect, our intellectual factors. That's what we're here for, and we will continue recording these episodes in order to get there. I hope that this has been of value to you. I will leave it at that for now, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.